无边的黑夜，没有任何防备，更没有对外求救讯号。在这样的丛林里，若是就此被野生肉食动物拖走，怕是难有生还的机会。接下来是自立自强的时间。虽然他已经帮我弄了蚊帐，可是我觉得这个洞看起来有一点大，还是有一些虫子什么可能会跑进来，所以我还是决定要喷下现代的用品，防蚊衣。OK， 丛林的第一个晚上。现在是真的以与大自然为伍了啊！希望美洲豹今天晚上不要来拜访我。亚马逊河的日出是地球上绝不能错过的景色，美得令人屏息。14世纪，葡萄牙人踏上巴西大陆到现在，已经在雨林里发现300多个原始部落。直到现在，至少还有50个部落从来没有被发现过。曾经有小飞机为了躲避暴风雨，意外拍摄到与世隔绝的原始人。我渐渐能理解，为何塞勒斯提娜要选择住在丛林里了。
I just very curious that you speak friendly English and Portuguese, and you got educated, but why you choose this life?
Well, I born and grew and created like this. So I just get my studies just to get. Look, nowadays, most of the people, we the Indians, we are civilized.
Yeah.
Because of our studies, we needed that. Because or else no one live like this all the time our life. So, but I love my nature. I really love my nature. I born and grow just like how it is. But still, when I need things at the city, I will go. Get my little studies, but I come back. I prefer here more than the city.
这一天，我们到了距离塞勒斯提娜家4小时船程的另一个部落。原住民男子吹奏的朱鲁帕里，当地传说是畜牧之神创造出来的乐器。每年的舞蹈庆典就是向上苍祈愿丰收。男生女生都裸露着上半身，他们还沿袭着亚马逊的文化与习俗，但似乎又更靠近文明一点。
This is your house?
Esse daqui a gente coloca para esse daqui pena de arara.
Ah, so you made this by yourself?
Yeah. Fiz.
She make that.
But
Esse daqui tá urucu.
urugu?
Deixa eu pegar isso.
Okay.
Ah.
She take one. Oh, yeah, this is a natural fabric. This is from unproved.
Tá assim, ó.
Kanya demand ano okay. Mix this out
So what does this mean?
Esse daqui a gente tira e coloca água.
It's a natural color. 天然的红色。Hello. Hi. Hello. So you made by yourself this house?
Same fish.
Ah, sempre mesmo faz.
Yeah,
Faz mesmo
the
daqui.
husband and the son
mesmo.
make together.
Oh, okay.
He makes that.
Oh.
He makes so.
哇 OK. 她做的扇子，这是她老公。 他现在的家有现代的双人床，还有当时以前印第安 style 的吊床。这个屋子里面是传统和现代的混合体。哦，还有冰箱哎。You have fridges. Can you open? May we take a look? Okay. I want to know.
Não tem não, só tem água.
Oh, 只有冰水，冰箱空空的。Why? Why only cold water? Why?
Por que só tem água? Por que só tem água? Ela está perguntando.
Não, porque não tem assim para comprar.
I have not the money to buy the other.
What's the big difference between the life in tribe and the life here? What's the big difference for you?
Here she had a geladeira, so more modern fire to make food.
Não, porque esse daí.
She feels shame sometimes. The other people look for her. In this moment, on dance, after dance, she changed her clothes too.
亚帕蒂欧一家人原来住在巴西和哥伦比亚边境600公里遥远的原始部落。因为河的上游开始有外来者使用现代技术捕鱼，部落周边又出现大型伐木公司，让他们再也无法靠着传统方式维持一家温饱。10年前，在政府协助下，酋长汉满都带领着部落共9个家庭50个人搬移到距离马瑙斯较近的丛林，也开始接触文明世界。
Mesmo levando, tendo continuidade de nossa cultura, ritual, idioma, ele tem mais outro idioma. Já está chegando dentro da escola, já está aprendendo a falar português, já sabe mexer computador, tudo ele ensina, aprende dentro da escola.
Is he not afraid that the traditional culture will disappear in the future?
Sim, pode.
Yes, it's maybe.
De toda maneira isso vai acontecer.
However, it can be, it's going to happen in the future, he said.
Passando, aparecendo.
Every time the progress of what's happened in the modern life is going to change.
Não tem como a gente dizer, não, esse daqui eu não vou usar. Pode usar, mas tem que saber usar a melhor maneira possível para não acontecer.
They say there's no way to change, but you have to take what's the best to put together in their life. That's it.
As a chief, does he want to keep the traditional culture?
He says it's very hard. One thing that he tried to keep, the language, for example. Slowly, they're going to lose the language. He can communicate, for example, in 12, 14 languages. The new generation, they just know 2. They want to speak at home in Portuguese, maybe English in the future. It's very hard to keep this here.
羽毛头饰、天然颜彩和朱鲁帕里的声音，或许就要在丛林中成为绝响。相较于文明无声无息的蚕食，更让人心碎的是隐秘又野蛮的侵略。当我们以造物者的视角俯视这颗供应着全地球1/3氧气的绿色心脏时，映入眼帘的却是硝烟与伤疤。
因为人类活动和气候影响，亚马逊雨林现在面临危险的边缘。因为从2003年开始，每1分钟都有6到8个足球场的雨林面积在消失。和400年前相比，现在的亚马逊雨林面积已经减少了1半。而巴西政府更统计发现，每一天外国的木材公司竟然就会砍掉100万棵的树木。这也使得巴西现在成为全球温室气体排放最多的国家之一，每一年排放2氧化碳有3亿公吨，但其中2亿竟然都是来自于砍伐和焚烧雨林。
巴西环境部的卫星监控中心利用热感应，清楚追踪到雨林毁灭的现在进行时。亚马逊州的环境部门，他们每天都用卫星来监测到底在亚马逊雨林里面有多少的焚烧森林的状况。你可以看到在荧幕上面有这个红色的点，这是昨天最新的卫星记录。红色的点呢，就代表着在这个地方呢是有森林在焚烧。
Da soja e do mercado também do preço da carne, do boi, no mercado internacional, faz uma pressão, favorece a necessidade de aumento de área para a produção. Na Amazônia, 30%. No estado do Amazonas, 54%.
雨林成了人类建地、牧牛场和大豆田。富有的我们占据了动植物的栖息地，征服了所有的土地，却还要觊觎那些更远、更原始、还未被开发的地区。丛林生态与古老文化命悬一线。巴西东南部的大矿州，18世纪是淘金重镇，现在则以铁矿和咖啡闻名。郁郁葱葱的山谷和周边的不毛荒地成了强烈对比。这里是名为 Teja 的私人自然保护区，它的主人正是全世界最著名的纪实摄影大师萨尔加多。1998年，扬名全球的萨尔加多回到从小生长的巴西，接手了父亲的农场，却发现当年那个森林遍布、广达700公顷的大农场光秃一片，树林面积不到0.5%。于是他成立了 Teja， 邀集全巴西生态保育专家，开始了森林重建计划。这是一间利用温度然后来控制种子湿度的一个调节实验室。
And you need to know what's there to think about conservation, to think about anything else.
Each one get their own source of life.
So you respect every plant,
yes,
right?
we respect every plant. We take a little piece where we could plant, but we cannot damage the whole thing, the whole jungle, and we preserve it also. It's our life. So we have to keep it until where we are. Our children, they have to carry the way how we carry it on. So we cannot damage it. We have a great respect for our jungle. We need people to defend us also for not to finish our jungle, or else we can never get the things what we get so nice from the jungle, we will never get.
亚马逊河千万年来承载了曲折蜿蜒的故事，记录了地球生物的多样性，孕育出亘古不息的生灵，以及印第安人永恒的智慧之光。自诩高等文明的人类，继承并且受益于地球40亿年来赐予的珍贵宝藏。我们的存在只是短短20万年的历史，却已经改变了周围原有的样貌。这个被世人所遗忘的伊甸园，这片供应着我们呼吸生存的绿色雨林，多年之后，是否还能保有创世最初的美好？